Hello and welcome to all students. In this lecture, we learn about matrices and linear transformation. So first of all, we study about the matrices, some definitions and examples. See the outline of our lecture. First of all, we see some introductory part. Then we define what is meant by a matrix. Then we write the types of matrix and elementary, and then we define what is meant by elementary matrix. In introduction, linear algebra is used in pure and applied mathematics. So matrices is a part of linear algebra, and this linear algebra is used in pure mathematics as well as applied mathematics. And techniques of linear algebra are also used in analytical geometry, physics, computer science, and economics. You have studied matrices in first year, and this is not new for the second year student, second year BSc student. Now in this chapter we study some new topics in matrices and linear transformation. Matrices are used to describe the system of linear equations in compact form. Matrices and linear transformations play an important role in mathematics, graph theory, probability, computer sciences, computer graphics, social science, economics, etc. To solve the system of linear equations, we use matrix. In this chapter, we shall also see the method of solving non-homogeneous linear equations. Okay, so all about we study about the matrices. First of all, we write what is the definition of matrix. So we know that the matrix is an arrangement of numbers in m rows and n columns enclosed by rectangular brackets, and is called a matrix of an order m cross n. Or again we can say that matrix is a fixed arrangement of matrix is a fixed arrangement of numbers in m rows and n columns enclosed by rectangular brackets, and it's called a matrix of order m cross n, or it is also called as a matrix of order m by n. Matrices are commonly written in box brackets or parentheses. Okay, so box brackets. So see here, A is a matrix. So matrices are denoted by capital letters A, B, C, D and their elements denoted by the small letters with suffixes A1, A2 like this. So here a general matrix of order m cross n or m by n is given. The first matrix is in rectangular brackets. First row is A11, A12, comma dot 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 A1n. Second row is A21, A22, dot 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 A2n, and mth row is AM1, AM2, dot 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 AMN. So same matrix we can write in parentheses. So in general, in short, this matrix is denoted by A is equal to Aij, and this Aij belongs to R m cross n. Now matrix addition. Now we see the operations on matrices. So all of you know the matrix addition. Okay, so how to add two matrices? The sum A plus B of two m by n matrices A and B is calculated entry wise. So how to write ijth entry of A plus B? That entry is nothing but the addition of ijth element of matrix A and ijth element of matrix B. Okay, so A plus Bij is equal to Aij plus Bij, where I is greater equal 1 less equal m and j is greater equal 1 less equal n. Let us see the example. Consider a matrix of order 2 by 3, 1, 3, 1 first row. Now second row is 1, 0, 0, and we add in this matrix another matrix whose first row is 0, 0, 5, second row is 7, 5, 0, and see the result. We add the corresponding elements into ijth element of these matrices. See the resultant of addition. It is also a matrix of order 2 by 3. First row is 1 plus 0, 3 plus 0, 1 plus 5, 1 plus 7, 0 plus 5, 0 plus 0, and it is equal to matrix of order 2 by 3, 1, 3, 6, 8, 5, 0. So in this way we make the addition of two matrices. Now go to the next operation on matrix, and it is called as scalar multiplication. So we multiply to a given matrix by a real number. It is also called as a scalar number, non-zero scalar, not scalar, no problem, any scalar. The product C into A of a number C, also called as scalar, and a matrix A is computed by multiplying every entry of A by a number C. So see here, given that what is the ijth entry of CA? What is the ijth entry of CA? So it is equal to C times ijth entry of matrix A. Let us take one example. This operation is called scalar multiplication, but its result is not named scalar product. To avoid confusion, since scalar product is sometimes used as a synonymous for inner product, that's why it is not named as a scalar product. It is a scalar multiplication. Okay, so don't use a name scalar product or inner product. Let us take one example. Scalar multiplication of 2 with matrix of order 2 by 3, 2 into 1, 8 minus 3, 4 minus 2, 5 equal to 2 into 1, 2 into 8, 2 into minus 3, 2 into 4, 2 into minus 2 and 2 into 5. So resultant is, here we have multiplied by a scalar 2 to every element of matrix, and the resultant is 2, 16, minus 6, 8, minus 4, 10. Now let us go to the next operation on a matrix, and it is called as a transpose of a matrix. Transpose of a matrix. The transpose of M by N matrix. The transpose of an M by N matrix A is the N by N matrix. See here once again. The transpose of an M by N matrix A is the N by M matrix A transpose, also denoted by A raised to TR or A raised to T, small t, formed by turning rows into column and columns into row. That is, ijth element of A transpose is equal to jth element of A. Okay. So ijth element of A transpose is same as jith element of matrix A. Let us see one example. Consider a matrix of order 2 by 3, 1, 2, 3, 0, minus 6, 7, and we take a transpose of this element of this matrix is equal to, see here, the transpose of a given matrix is a matrix of order 3 by 2. Okay, so we have obtained this matrix by taking rows of matrix as columns and columns of matrix as rows. we have reversed this matrix. So this is the example of transpose of a matrix. Just change rows into column and column into rows. So the order of the matrix will be reverse. So given matrix has an order 2 by 3 and the transpose of transpose matrix has an order 3 by 2. Now let us define what is meant by column matrix. Column matrix. In linear algebra, a column vector or column matrix is an m cross 1 or m by 1 matrix, that is a matrix consisting of a single column of m elements. For example, see here, column matrix we denote by x is equal to, it is a single column with m entries, x1 x2 dot 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 xm, has order m by 1. For example, consider a matrix x, column matrix is equal to 1 2 3 4. This is a matrix of order 4 by 1, 4 rows and 1 column. 4 by 1 is the order of this matrix. Is example of column matrix of order 4 by 1. Now we define what is row matrix. Row matrix, a row vector or row matrix, is a 1 by m or 1 cross m matrix, that is a matrix consisting of a single row of m elements. Example, x is equal to a matrix of order 1 by m, 1 row and m columns with entries x1 x2 dot 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 xm. Let's take one example. X is equal to 1 2 3 4 is a row matrix of order 1 by 4, 1 row 4 columns, 1 by 4, and is an example of row matrix of order 1 by 4. We can write many examples. Square matrix, a square matrix is a matrix with the same number of rows and columns. The square matrix has order n by n, means n rows and n columns. Number of rows and number of columns are same. Such a matrix is called as a square matrix. And n by n matrix is, means matrix having order n by n matrix is known as a square matrix of order n by n. Any two square matrices of a same order can be added and multiplied. Any two square matrices of the same order can be added and multiplied. For example, A is a matrix of order 4 by 4, 4 rows and 4 columns. So in square matrix, the number of rows and number of columns are always same. Now we define what is meant by identity matrix. In linear algebra, the identity matrix, or it is also called as the unit matrix of size n in the n cross n square matrix with ones on the main diagonal and zeros elsewhere. So identity matrix is a matrix having ones on the diagonal entries and having zeros at the off diagonal entries. Okay, second is it is denoted by in. If our square identity matrix is of order n, then it is denoted by notation in or simply by I. In some field such as quantum mechanics, the identity matrix is denoted by boldface 1. Otherwise, it is identically equal to I. Let us see one example. I1 means identity matrix of order 1 by 1, and this matrix is 1, has entry only 1. Now see the second example. I2 is equal to a square matrix of order 2 by 2 with first row 1 0, second row 0 1. Here at the diagonal we are putting 1, and at the off diagonal it is entries are 0. Consider next example. I3 means identity matrix of order 3. So this matrix has order 3 by 3. First row is 1 0 0, second row is 0 1 0, and third row is 0 0 1. At the diagonal entry, at main diagonal we are putting 1 ones, and at the off diagonal we are putting 0. So in this way we can write identity matrix of order n having n rows and n columns. Just put ones on main diagonal entries and put zeros at off diagonal entries. So that will be your identity matrix of order n by n. Okay, so now let us stop our lecture here. In the next lecture we will see what is meant by elementary row operations and what is meant by elementary matrix. Thank you very much.